Hello, my little raindrops. It is I, Rain. Okay, I tried so hard to do a live stream and I was hoping more people would come into my live stream, but only between one and two people came into my live stream. And I was sort of sad that there was only like a couple people that came into my live stream. And my necklace broke, but I had a chance to fix it on one of my live streams. Like 3 of my live streams. Live streams. Live streams. I fixed it. This little strap right here came off, and I had to fix it. Okay, so I'm actually going to read my journal. Read my little journal I have. So tonight we're staying. February 11th on a Tuesday, 2020, LA, California. Right around at around 10:30 p.m. Quality Inn. Tonight we're staying at Quality Inn, and we're probably going to stay for a couple days. We may or may not go to Disneyland this week, but I'm not for sure when we will be going. This was before the COVID-19 or 18, I don't know. But hold on. I have been having strange and sorrowful dreams this past week. This Thursday, supposed to have a pottery class, and I hope to try to finish my angel. I did a little pottery angel. Until I finished my angel until everything got booked for the week. This week I'm able to do only so only so little of my homework, but I wish to do more. But I always get sidetracked thinking about my dreams. Last year I was supposed to send my email to my neighbor because I had too much homework to do. I still have lots of homework to do. Oh, hold on. I still have lots of homework to do, even now. So, one time I had a dream of moons, and of different moons. Moons of different sizes, moons of different that shot out beams of colors. The corner of the sky was over being overcome by a bright red. And okay, Tuesday, February 18th, 2020, at around 9 o'clock p.m. Trinidad, California. Tonight we're staying at I can't say that. They okay. I'm gonna skip some of it since through the trip I have taken a nap for a couple 10 to 20 minutes. It was beautiful. It's beautiful here. I was expecting something else while walking into the house. It's a nice house and a beautiful view of the ocean. But and I can't really say the rest, but it's well, it was beautiful where we went in Trinidad. They were living in a forest, and they had there was a couple of houses around, and we went to like a piece of property that we were staying, the person's house that we were staying at, which was my boy, not my mom's boyfriend's friend's house, and that had a piece of property, and it was pretty cool. We had it was cool. Like it was a piece of property that they had, and they wanted to show it to us. And then it was a sort of a steep drive, sort of steep, but it was cool. There was like a little stream, lots of rocks, lots of emerald rocks. Oh, not really emerald, but they looked like an emerald green. So we took a couple, and then there was lots of heart rocks, and then we had to visit somebody's grave. And I wanted to place a heart rock just so I wouldn't have to be selfish and want to keep the rock for myself. So I brought my laptop and my laptop or Chromebook, Acer Chromebook, with me. But the problem is that I don't know the Wi-Fi or the Wi-Fi password. I wonder what I'm going to dream about tonight. While we were in LA, I was hoping to go to Universal Studios for the day, but we got sidetracked. We watched a crazy but true story. The movie was called Dark Waters. It was pretty crazy. Like the main character was I forgot his name though. He was like he's the one that plays the Hulk, and Bruce Brennan or something like that. Bruce Banner, I think that's his name. The person who played as the Hulk. So we got to watch the movie. It was sort of crazy, lots of weird things about water pollution, and lead and something like that. I don't remember the movie. I don't remember, but I'll leave it in the description of what it. I'll leave it in the description of what it's called. I was hoping we would watch something else, but it was my mom's boyfriend's friend's pick. And because she wanted to, it's a she, because she wanted to watch the movie. She wanted to watch the movie because she hadn't watched it yet and had been waiting to watch it for a while. I never knew it was so quiet here. And then when it turns blue, when the writing turns blue, it's when my red pen died out. I had fun in LA, but it was way out of my my mother and I's comfort zone. Because it was our first time in LA. I can't sleep. I felt like I heard voices in my head, besides the television that was in the other room. I can hear the wind from outside and the ocean. I hope everything will change. I don't know if I should make this I don't know what I can make this specific journal, like a diary, a journal, a day log or something, but I was gonna figure it out soon. And then I just put log 2. And that's most of what I have. That's most. So, my dream. A dream about the moons. It was like a dream. Well, this particular dream, how many? 8 minutes. So, I'm gonna make this quick so I don't want to have to wait for the recording to be uploaded. The video have to be uploaded. So, I am. Oops. Okay, so I am. So my dream about the moons. It was a pretty interesting dream. It felt so real. The moons were exploding, full of explosions of colorful colors like red, green, blue, yellow, orange, any kind of color that you'd think. And it was there's half moons, like moons that look like your nail, like a little bit of piece of your nail, and whole loads of moons, small moons, big moons, medium moons, tiny moons that looked like the stars. And it was weird. It was really weird, but it felt really nice. And then I had another dream that there was we were having I was having a hide and seek, or try to find something hidden in the ground. There was keys that we were trying to find. There's other kids in the dream, but I didn't know who they were. So there was different keys, like bunches of keys, on a keychain, and then I found one in the dirt while I was randomly digging everywhere, and I found a golden key. So I ran down the hill to get so I can run away from everyone else. But I heard someone run run after me. So I looked for a quick minute, and then I slipped on a rock, face first into the gravel, and it did not feel so good. And then I blacked out. And then I looked at myself, and I was a wolf, like a gray wolf. And then there was these two other wolves, like a white one and a black one. They were talking about something, saying that they wanted the key, and then they took the key away from me. And then the black one, they both ran away, and then the black one tossed the key up in the air and just swallowed it whole. I was like, I was standing there. It was raining. There was foggy. It was like I was in the Midlands. It was or swamplands. I don't know what they're called. I'll just call it swamplands, since it was like full of swamp. So I blanked out again. I looked down again, and I had no shoes on. I had no socks on. I was wearing all these rags and stuff. And then when I looked down, lifted up my foot, and looked at where my foot was, which area of my foot it was touching on the ground, and it was just full on grass. But when I looked behind me while walking towards a building, they turned into flames. And then somebody found me on the road, or on the side of the road, with and it was also raining, and it was like a person with glasses that sort of had brown hair, like darkish blackish hair. I don't remember. So they took me in, like not in like a foster care, but they took me into a building where there was shelter, and then there was like whole table of food, like turkey, chicken, anything you'd ever imagine. And then somebody was teaching me Japanese. I'm not for sure what, not for sure, but one had that had fire element and one that had strength element. It was weird. And then somebody else too, like two men, well, three men and a woman that was wondering what I was and who I was. And then after I was eating a piece of chicken, or actually no, not chicken, turkey, I blacked out again. And then I woke up. And then I had another dream. I'm gonna continue on with my dreams. So I had another dream. It was a crazy dream because it was like a total drama show. It was weird. Like there was many contestants. All these same contestants that were like in the show were there, and other kids too. And then somehow I was like walking around, and I didn't know what I was doing. And then I blanked out. And then I looked, I opened my eyes, and I was by my mirror, like by my little mirror over here, my mirror closet. I was standing in that particular closet. Or that side. And it was weird. Like I saw myself sleeping, but I had something over, like a mask, and I saw like a video monitor and all these things connected to my head that most people would use for surgery, like heart monitor to connect to the heart monitor and stuff like that. And I looked at myself, and then it's gonna be weird, but Chris McLean was in my dream. He was sitting beside me while I was sleeping, while I was right here in this particular area, right here in the corner. And then he grabbed everything, and he took all the things, the sticker things that were in my head, and then walked out, and it looked like he didn't see me. And then he left the door opened, like, well, cracked opened. And then I walked close to my body, and then whoosh, blackout. And then when it woke up, my door was opened. It was cracked open. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, it was sort of weird. Sorta weird. Sorta. So And then this one isn't a dream, it's actually kind of spooky. So, better get under the covers. Keep your feet up on the bed too, because this is going to be spooky. So, this particular thing that happened to me one time, it was in this month. It was in this particular month, or last month, I'm not for sure. But in the middle of the night, I was unable to sleep. And then my window was wide open. And then while I was about to fall asleep, I felt something grab my foot. Like, I'm going to show you my disgusting foot, but something like grabbed me from right here and then right here. Like their left was right here and their right was down here, or their left and their right. And it was squeezing my right foot really hard, but I didn't move when I felt the move. I felt something on my foot. I didn't move at all. It was sort of scary because it was squeezing me, and they were like 10 times bigger as my hand, like this big, like almost the size of my head, but a lot bigger. Like this is sort of how a little bit tall of their hands were. They're like opposable thumbs, but I knew that they were actually hands. And I felt other pairs of hands, but they were small, like the palm of my hand. They were very small, but they were light, like going like this. Each hand was going like this, and their movement was cold. But my right foot was starting to burn from just my foot being crushed. And then they let go. And then they walked to my door. And then the light was on. They turned on the light. And then they looked at me. The two little figures were like two twins. They both wore a dress. And they were both girls. But the big figure was almost bigger than my door. They looked back at me. Their right eyes turned red. I couldn't see their left eye, but all three of their right eye turned red, like a blood red. And then the little girls went like this when they were closing the door. And then the light turned off. And then the next day, I found scratches on my foot and a bruise. And my foot felt really cold. My right foot was warm, my left foot was cold. My right foot had loads and loads of scratches and a big bruise around here and right here. But there was no bruises on my left, since the two little figures didn't really hurt me. They were just like going like this and such. So yeah, it was weird, kind of weird. And my mom said, don't leave the window open this time. I'll just call it that. Never leave your window open. Otherwise, you're going to get something clinging onto your foot. Good tip for the day. So, I think that's going to be it for the video. So, I hope you guys liked the video. My email will be in the description. And my Discord and my Twitter will be both in the description. And my live stream thing didn't really work as planned. I accidentally sent a live stream link to one of my live streams until they cut out. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video, and thank you so much for sticking through the video. I really enjoyed that. Enjoyed our little time together. So yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Bye, my little raindrops.